Hey, True Believers England team here. So there was a comic book show today. Took my family. It was something because usually there's stuff going along. And I was like, guys, come on, there'll be something to do. And, you know, my niece and her husband are here visiting. I went there. Apparently there's a large comic show, and we went to the small one. So there was not a lot of people there. That being said, that's actually conducive to what I wanted to do, which was buy some comics. Because I was able to look at somebody and go, I'll tell you what, how much for a big long box of comics? And I was able to buy a big long, this big long box of comics, as a matter of fact. I was able to pick that up for about $75, which is kind of funny because that one down there, that short box, that one cost me $90. So go figure. I got that one before I got this one. It was really cool. So I got a lot of stuff to show off here that's going to be in this. Hey, Desert Rose, what's up, Jay Lucian? I've got a lot of stuff. Yeah, I sent the word out. I know they do their readings tonight, everybody. I figure if anyone wants to jump in, that would be cool, and for a little help with the commentary. But until then, I'm flying solo. Alrighty, but it was fun for me, man. I dig just going through comics. Go figure. I'm not just whistling Dixie when I say I love comics, but yeah, this one guy, he was like, I can't believe I can't sell my comics, and I was like, why? What do you mean? And he says, well, all the ones you're looking at. I said, yeah, they're $1, and I went, are you fucking kidding me? And then he goes, yeah, check out the $5. And I was like, holy shit, you know. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. Now, I may have stirred into the Archie a little bit too hard, but there you go. What is DDDRRR? Do you have Dark Shadow comic books? I don't know if I picked up one or two. I had Dark Shadow yesterday. I had some Dark Shadow yesterday. I don't know if they sold or not. I'll have to check on that. But yeah, I don't think they did. I don't think they did. But it was from Innovation in the 2000s. Anyway, there's a lot to show off. There's a lot to show off. So by all means, as I'm showing you, you guys have questions, comments, whatever happened to, excuse me, things that may have happened today, because I did not pay attention. I was in the car. It was an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back. When we got back, we took our family out to eat. Not that we paid for everything. We were poor, but oh, excuse me. Damn, I start talking and all of a sudden, there we go. But so I have zero idea what's been going on. All right, but this is gonna be a long haul here. Excuse me. Damn. Archie and Me, number 39. There were quite a few of these 1960s, 70s Archies. So I picked up the ones that actually looked good. Here's Archie and Me, and this is issue number 47. I might hold on to these. Hey, Jay Lucian. Oh, it's One Slick. I might hold on to these until season, but we got Betty and Veronica's Christmas Spectacular. And then we have Archie, and that's issue number 453, Archie's Christmas Stocking, issue number 240. And then we have Betty and Veronica's Christmas Spectacular, 465. And then Betty and Veronica's Christmas Spectacular, 477. So apparently it's just, year to year. And then we have issue number, what looks like 629. I'm in the dark here, guys. Betty and Veronica's Christmas Spectacular. There you go. And it continues. So yeah, I might put these in a recent auction or one coming up, but I might actually hold on to them for Christmas as well. Here we go, issue number 229. Then we have a book, Charlton's Bullseye, and this is issue number 3. There you go. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of Bronze Age, a lot of Silver Age here. There's a handful of Golden as well. That's pretty cool. This is Classics Illustrated, issue number 105. It's From the Earth to the Moon by Jules Verne. Here's What If, number 8. What if the world knew Daredevil was blind? And by the way, I have zero idea of the order I put them in. There is no order. I literally just opened up the box. That's it. Yeah. All righty. I know this is. I don't know if this is silver or late silver, early silver or late gold, but this is Carl Anderson's Henry. I haven't seen Henry comics in forever and a day. I don't even know if anybody who was born after 1970s knows who Henry is. All right, but I definitely would have to look. Oh no, he's got him marked up. This issue number 46. And we have issue number 31. There you go. Conan, issue number 36. I thought this is a pretty good buy, man. This is under 50 Conan. Yeah, I'll pick that up. All righty. Anytime you could get a Superman comic with Thorn on it, do it. There you go. That's issue number something or other. It's 336. Chick Young's Blondie from Harvey Comics, issue number 161. This is one of those thick double-sized issues. Did Jim Sorensen buy everything already? Oh, you know what? One day, Tony, I would like to introduce you to Darkness Comes. All righty, here we have some Walt Disney. This is issue number 101. It's or Uncle Scrooge from Gold Key. There we go. This is it's not classic illustrated. It's called Illustrated Stories by Pendulum Comics, and this is A Midsummer Night's Dream. There you go. Well, let me grab that. That was I'm trying to get them in stacks of 20 so I can keep track, try to figure out how many books I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hey, 20. All righty. Try to figure out, I want to prorate these things, see how much I paid for them. Actually, Darkness Comes, there's a name we haven't seen in a while. Yeah, it took me a little bit. You guys know I've had trouble getting the shipping out, and I think it was just one straw too many. Unfortunately, it's by my own doing. So I kind of screwed up on that. Gold Key, Hanna-Barbera, Yogi Bear. I actually tried to make it up to him, gave him, I try to make up for my mistakes if I can. Here we go. This is, I don't see a number on this one. It could be there, but once again, I am sitting in the dark here. But we have Looney Tunes Comics, Merry Medley. This is Golden Age. That is flat out Golden Age Bugs Bunny right there. All right. Next up, we have Fantastic Four, number 161. There you go. And we have Doctor Strange, number 79. And we have Doctor Strange, number 19. And here's the Avengers, issue number 201. And the Avengers, issue number 198. We've got Archie and Me, issue number 36. And Archie and Me, issue number 33. All righty. When did I scoop up anything? Wait, Jay Lucian? What's up? Yes, I didn't ask for it. I didn't have to drop trouts for it. So, okay. After a while, by the way, I like to give out the blue wrench just to make sure nobody could copy you. Tony, yours was a long time coming. But it's also like after a few times, like you've bought some books, you paid for the books. Okay, cool. It's good to know you're you. All righty. Next up, we have some Harvey Comics. This is Richie Rich, number 54. And we have Richie Rich, number 65. and issue number 76. And then we have Walt Disney Showcase, Mickey and the Sleuth from Gold Key Comics. And Mickey Invents the Steamboat. And then we have Walt Disney Showcase, Mickey and the Sleuth. I guess it says 707, but these numbers, with Gold Key, it's you got to look this stuff up. I sent you my address last night. Please let me know if there's a problem next time. Okay, cool. All righty. This is Unknown Worlds issue number 49. Unfortunately, that is a thing. There you go. And we have X-Men saving the day. That is issue number 255. Walt Disney Showcase, The Boatniks. I threw it in there. I figure it'll, if it fits in a long box, you know. I did watch this movie as a kid and loved it. Alrighty, next up we have Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet. Pew! More powerful than a locomotive. Chicka, 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 chicka. Alright, then we have issue number 340 of Superman. Superman does equal count. Wait, what are we doing? There you go. Supervillains, the Secret Society of Supervillains, that is, issue number 7. All right. Everybody's congratulating Tony Hayes on being one of us. I have that Unworlds as cover has problem. That's funny. All right. We also have Betty and Veronica. It's not a Christmas spectacular issue. However, this is a Christmas issue. It's 346. There we go. All righty. Goodness gracious. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Schlemiel, Schlemazel. There's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. There we go. What the way? That's only 40 comics. Did I really? I guess. Well, okay. Next up, we got American Mythology Archives presents 1958 Dell 4-color 882 Zorro. We have the Zorro. All right. And then we have Marvel Tales, issue number 58. And we have Marvel Tales, issue number 51. Marvel Tales, issue number 68. And Marvel Tales, issue number 72. Got some good Silver Age Spidey here, kids, in Bronze Age packaging. Here is issue number 77 and 78. Alrighty then. Let's see. Which girl was hotter? You think Ursa? Oh, you got it right. Okay. You know what? MK, digital high five. You got that. Superman. Who was hotter from Reeves Superman? Ursa or Fiora from Man of Steel? Oh my God. You know. Okay, hold on. Look, Fiora from Man of Steel, very beautiful, but she wore armor. While Ursa had that slinky black outfit with a slit going up the leg. Notice how Non and Zod didn't have that slit going up the leg. So I'm going old school. I'm going 78 on this one. Yeah. Okay. So we've got Fantastic Four number 179. Focus. There we go. All right. And then we have issue number 25 from Marvel Team Up, where Spider-Man teams up with Daredevil. We have issue number 12 of What If Rick Jones had turned into the Hulk. And then we have issue number 13, What If Conan had walked the earth today. They kind of overplayed this one in real in the real universe there. Action Comics issue number 441 doesn't mean the What If isn't good. Alrighty, Action Comics 441. We've got Tarzan from Dell Comics. That probably is a Silver Age. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I figure, okay, if it's prorated into this thing, you know, I'm buying a long box for $75. If it's prorated in there, maybe I could charge just a couple of bucks. Yeah, Ursa definitely played the flirty part more than Flora. Flora was more serious. Yep, I need to have a conversation with my Aunt Rosie before she passes. She is George Reeves. Absolutely, yeah, right? You know, maybe get some stories. Tell them. You know, tell her stories. I'm planning on doing that with my pops for sure. The Mighty Thor is starring in Marvel Spectacular, issue number 19, which looks like it reprints the first appearance of the Wrecker. And then we have, oh, goodness gracious, issue number, oh, well, that's nice. There we go, guys. Issue number 1 of Richie Rich's Fortunes. There we go. I have no freaking clue what this is. Adventures in Science Fiction. This is called Starstream. I've never heard of this, but it was there, and I figured, okay, yeah, let's check this. Let's check this out and see. Okay, come on, we need to check this out and see what is going on. It is a comic. I've never heard of this thing before. You ever heard of Starstream before? But there you go. Okay, and it's got Whitman. So it's more than likely 1970s. Okay. You plan on seeing Megan too? Oh, God. The previews told me don't go see it. I hated every preview I saw. Oh, hi, guys. He knew I'd be back. Oh, just smack the shit out of the bitch. That bothered me every time that preview came on. If there was ever, it was an anti-preview for me. The more I saw it, the more I just did not want anything to do with Megan 2.0. I'll see it, but goddamn no, that I'm not looking forward to it. The previews just made me, oh God, this is gonna be a ball of suck. You know, it's just horrible previews. I think there are 4 star streams. You have 2. Okay, cool. Is this one of them? How about that? I know. Hold on to your vaginas. So is she only wanting women to go see it? I don't know. All right. So we have Josie and the Pussycats, issue number 70. That's cool. Little line there, though. And we have Archie, TV Laugh Out. And this is issue number 37. I try whenever I'm looking at the Archies, the gems are Josie and the Pussycats and Sabrina. Those are the harder ones to get. Those are the ones that people are they're willing to lay down some bucks for. Alrighty. Yeah, I hated and sometimes that just happens. You know, you watch a preview. It might be a good movie, sure, but the preview just sucks. And Megan 2 is looks like that might be the case. Issue number 98 of Fightin' Marines from Charlton Comics. And we have issue number 145 of Fightin' Marines from Charlton Comics. All right. Let me count on another 20 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. I hope you guys are seeing some things you like. I mean, obviously I do. I'm trying to sell these in an auction. If you don't see anything you like, I'm fucked. Okay, so next up we have Fightin' Marines. This is issue number 105 from Charlton Comics. And then we have Fantastic Four King Size Annual number 14. And from Gold Key Comics with extra fun, 16-page fun catalog. is Walt Disney's Uncle Scrooge, issue number 109. Alrighty, continuing that kind of love, we have issue number 129 of Uncle Scrooge. Yeah. And we have issue number 134. There you go, and 136. Okay, going all the way back to the Golden Age, we have Walt Disney's The Great Cat Family. We got to have more than just Walt Disney, I guess. So here we have MGM's Mouse Musketeers, starring Tom and Jerry. Hello to Eric and Boyd. What's up? Trusty Sidekick. Hail and well met, Sir Eric and Boyd. All right. Faster than speeding bullet. Apparently not. Dude, way too on time. That joke is way too on time. Yeah. Well, maybe he's not faster when it's held that close to his temple. From Walt Disney Comics, we have The Island at the Top of the World, starring David Hartman from Good Morning America. If you're old, you know. Alrighty. Classics Illustrated, issue number 54, The Man in the Iron Mask, which also has the Three Musketeers in it. And then I don't, here it is. It's issue number 699, probably of Del 4 color. Actually, it might be just Prince Valiant, but here we go with some Prince Valiant. That's a great fucking cover, man. I'll always try to steer us towards Dell Comics because Dell Comics have these awesome painted covers. Yeah. All righty, from Gladstone, this is issue number 260 of Walt Disney's, Walt Disney's Donald Duck. And then for Dell Comics, we've got Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse. That is issue number 37. All right. And here we have issue number 46. These are for Saturday. I wouldn't mind doing an auction tomorrow if we can. Well, I can't because I'm taking my family to the airport. They go back tomorrow. It's just, I know we postponed the thing from last week, our what you're reading, but I might have to do that. But I would love to do an auction again soon because I bid. I knew I shouldn't have because I was going to the show, but I put bids. I was even get down from there. What the hell are you thinking, you dumbass cat? Don't shut your eyes on. Get down. Down. Now. He's just looking at me. It's a cat. Hold on just a second, guys. Got to get him off the counter. All right. Oy vey. I told that cat get down. He just kind of shut his eyes up. I don't know. Yeah, crazy cat. I found out he goes from house to house. He's got a lot of owners. All these stray cats I worried about, they're like Lady and the Tramp going from restaurant to restaurant. They're fine. People are taking care of them. It's not just me. Oh, wow. I won some. Oh, I won some Sabrina. That's awesome. And what do we have? Somebody named Dreamscape? Okay. And 35. Okay, there we go. I'm expecting a whole bunch of books that I ordered 2 weeks ago to come in. This is going to be a great auction next week. I mean, is that in a Dell comic? That darn cat. You know what? I think I've got that book. I'm not shitting you, Jackson. I think that's in here somewhere. So, yeah. All right. We got Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse issue number 49. There you go. And Harvey that I will always try to get is Hot Stuff. And here's issue number 74. And then we have Action Comics, issue number 551. And we've got the new Terry Toons starring Heckle and Jekyll. Alrighty, and then we have Walt Disney's Donald Duck in Malaya. Alrighty, there you go. And from Dell Comics, Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse, issue number 65. Alrighty, let me do this again. Did I count that one? Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Alrighty, I'm realizing I really steered into the whole Disney slash Archie thing here. Alrighty. So I hope I've got some Disney slash Archie fans. Let's see. LOL, cats really don't give a damn. They're like, no human, I go where I want to. Yeah, this one listens, and then it's like an usher at a theater. Put your feet down, please. And then when the usher leaves, people put their feet back up. No. Alrighty. Walt Disney's Uncle Scrooge. This is issue 163. And then we have issue number 12 of Classics Illustrated, starring Rip Van Winkle. And then we have issue number 159 of Uncle Scrooge. And then we have Playful Little Audrey. This is issue number 67. And we have issue number 69. And then we have issue number 46. And issue number 70. And here's issue number 76, it looks like. Yep. There we go. Another Charlton Bullseye. This is issue number 6, starring Thunder Bunny. Do not ignore Thunder Bunny. He will kill you. Alrighty, from Charlton Comics, we have, let's see, this is Atomic Mouse, issue number 85. There you go. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. Yeah. Englantine's other nickname is Penis Crinkle. Wait, what? That just, no. Let's see. This is Rin 1010, although it looks like it's been autographed. There we go. Rin 1010 and Rusty. And then we have Rin 1010, but it looks like he ate Rusty. This is issue number 11, by the way, of Rin 1010. Alrighty. And then we have Classics Illustrated Junior, number 515. This is Johnny Appleseed. Then we have Uncanny X-Men 179. And we have Uncanny X-Men 180. And we have X-Men 185. Alrighty. I told you guys this is going to be a longer unboxing. I've got a full long box here. Okay, come on, that was funny. On to carry you. We have Walt Disney's Christmas Parade. This is thicker kind of. It's almost like a trade paperback. It's that thick. And that's issue number 1, and this is issue number 2. There you go. And we have Walt Disney's Donald Duck, issue number 251. And we have issue number 201, but they're like years and years apart. Alrighty. Zonks. Did I mark that down? Nope. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All righty. Okay. But he's an asshole because he has a very, what? Crinklepeen might be the name of my new D&D villain. He'll have a small penis, and he's an asshole because he says, oh, okay. We have Archie's Christmas Stocking, issue number 7. And we have Super Goof. I don't see a number on this, but here you go. And next up, we have Walt Disney's Comics and Stories. This is issue number 387. And we have Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, and this is issue number 385. And here is issue number 370. Okay, wait, this is... Gotta add that in. And here we have Spider-Woman, issue number 28. And we have, let's see, this is Baby Huey and Duckland. This is issue number 2, and this is a giant size. There you go. And let's see, what else do we have? These are all upside down. Flip them over. Walt Disney Comics and Stories, issue number 412. Did you get more Disney Christmas Parade, Z? Because I bought 1 and 2. Dude, this is coming straight out of a brand new long box, dude. Yeah, yours are safe. Yep. Alrighty. And we have Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 338. And we have issue number 328. There you go. We have Walt Disney Comics and Stories, issue number 423. I told you I grabbed every one of them that I could. Basically, anything that looked all right that wasn't torn up, I kept throwing in. I did leave behind Little Lulu. I think that was a title I didn't grab. I probably should have grabbed a couple of Fantastic Four that I didn't, but yeah. Okay, so let's see. This is issue number 424 of Walt Disney Comics and Stories. And we have issue number 459. And we have issue number 434. And issue number 458. All righty. And next up, we have Mickey Mouse and Goofy Explore Energy. As they should, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. And next up, we have Daredevil, The Man Without Fear. This is Marvel's The Edge. I don't see a number on it. Direct edition. Where the fuck is the number? I have no idea. There you go. And then we have Daredevil, issue number 260. And we have Daredevil issue number 210. And we have Daredevil issue number 352. There you go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. There we go. We have Daredevil issue number 293. I've always loved this cover. That is a badass cover right there. Is it not? I am not kidding. That is awesome. To me, that's a 10. Okay. And then we have, oh, I guess I really liked it. And then we have issue number 307. Come on. And we have issue number 262. And we have Daredevil number, oh, there it is, 350. And we have Punisher, and this is annual number 4. And here we have Daredevil issue 219. And here's issue 192. And here's issue number 205. Alrighty. And we have Daredevil number 271. And we have Daredevil number 295 with Ghost Rider, Danny Ketch. You guys might have met him. And then we have issue number 289 and 294. And here's Daredevil number 220. Great story in this one, by the way. And we have issue number 312. All right. So it's not all Disney and Archie. That being said, here is Walt Disney issue number Uncle Scrooge 211. And we have Walt Disney's Uncle Scrooge 210. And here is X-Men, and this is issue number 186. This is also one of the best comic book stories ever written. I love the life death. In this one in particular, it's right after she loses her powers. Really good. This is issue 187. And we have Archie's Christmas Stocking, issue number 667. All righty. He's greeting. Santa's getting his Christmas present. By the way, looking these up and grabbing onto them to fill up this long box, Archie's about horny teens. That's it. That's what Archie is all about. Archie is all about horny teenagers. I mean, it's a comedy about them, but it is always about, hey, I want to bang Betty and Veronica. Aren't they hot? Let's bang Betty and Veronica. That's all it is. That's it. Oh, it's wholesome fun. No, it's about horny teens. Period. End of story. All righty. 34, 60, 81. Okay, that is 100 comics down. Let me get these. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alrighty. We're up to about, oh, yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen at some point in time. Okay, let's see. It has been for many decades. I got the Archie Hot Wheels one shot on Friday. Oh, cool, cool. Okay, next up we have Archie's Christmas Stocking, issue number 5. Oh, let me mark down the 20 here. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, that's 100. And then we have, let's see, Archie's Christmas Stocking, number 5. And this is Walt Disney's Mickey and Donald, and this is issue number 17 from Gladstone Comics. And then we have illustrated stories from, what is that, Pendulum Comics, and this is A Christmas Carol. There we go. Can I fit any more into this box? I think I can. I think I can. Here is Walt Disney's Comics and Stories number 415. And then we have Walt Disney's Comics and Stories issue number, well, it doesn't say this time around. It's a Whitman. I've got a few of these Whitman variants. I never thought I would have Archie versus Predator. Right. Here is Action Comics, the Whitman variant. I have to find out what number that is. Alrighty, then we have, we're going back to Golden Age, kids. Here's Walt Disney's Goofy, issue number 14. I'm going to have to, so that's something. I do need I need an auction so I can buy supplies to put these books in an auction. Okay. And then we have Walt Disney's Goofy, issue number 2. That's good to know, right? I may have to do a little search on some of these. And then we have Walt Disney's Donald Duck. No number on this one. Gladstone's underrated. Whitman and Dell is also, I agree with you on that. Yep. We have, let's see, Walt Disney's Donald Duck. Again, no number. Here we go. I'll just show these because these are all Walt Disney's Donald Duck with no number. There we are. All righty. Cool, cool, cool. Last night, we had a handful of these comics, and they were successful. So hopefully I find success again with this one. This is issue number 16 of The Invaders, where they're fighting the Master Man. All righty. And issue number 97 of Marvel 2-in-1. And then we have the very first appearance of the Crusaders from Marvel, another Golden Age team. Spirit of 76 and all that. Alrighty. Are we going to be able to fit these? And we have Archie's TV Laugh Out, issue number 37. And we have Walt Disney's Donald Duck, The Flight of the Golden Butterfly. That's issue number 131. Hey, Eric Breen, come on in, man. Harvey and Charleston are also underrated. I absolutely agreed. The one that really should get is Dell. Dell at one point in time was just as big as Marvel and DC. All right, well, this is issue number 129 of Walt Disney's Donald Duck. I don't mind if you're eating something. I'll deal with the sound. Come on in, man. Join the conversation. Here we have Walt Disney issue number 144. All right. Oh, man. And then we have Walt Disney. Oh, this I already counted these. Okay. Let's see. They fell. I knew they were going to fall eventually. Zoinks. Ah, goodness. Here we go. No, stop. Stop the slide. Stop the slide. All righty. Let's see what we got here. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Okay, kids, next up, we have Archie's Joke Book. This is issue number 190. And then we have issue number 95 of Walt Disney's Donald Duck. And here's issue number 111. This one has no number. And then we have Gold Key's Bugs Bunny, issue number 101. And then we have issue number 39 of Woody Woodpecker. Here's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. No number on that one. And then we have issue number 7 of Angel. There you go. Click, as the saying is, they just make comics like yes. They do not make they do not make comics like they did back in the day. Just don't 111 looks great. There's quite a few that are in good shape. There's a lot of mid shape. I didn't grab onto a lot of broken ones, but I should have. With one book I should have. There was My Young Romance or something like that from DC Comics, and the cover was it was detached, and you could see it torn on both sides, and they only wanted $5 for it. And I was like, I don't know if anybody's gonna buy this. It's torn up. It was like issue number 45. It was so low number. I should have picked it up. All righty, we have the Terminator issue number 12. This is the original run. We have the Terminator issue number 13. And here is issue number 16. Here's issue number 17. All right. And we have Timmy, the Timid Ghost. And that is issue number 22. I just like to have a book I could care less about condition unit. That's cool. Issue number 15 of The Invaders. And we have Chippendale, don't have a number on it. And here we have an Archie. This is 15 center. It's issue number 207. And we have Archie's Joke Book, issue 135. And then we have Archie's TV Laugh Out, starring Sabrina the Teenage Witch. There you go. Apparently that's one of her titles, because here's another one. This is issue number 38. And then we have Archie's TV Laugh Out, issue number 78. So I guess they dropped the Teenage Witch thing. There you go. Alrighty, one. Oh, did I mark that? I did not. 40. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Well, that just effing sucked. It got back heavy, and I had it on a couple of boxes, and it just fell over to the side there. Whoops. All righty, let me mark this. I'll show these off, and I'll pick up my books over here. Okay. All righty. Next up, we have Archie's TV Laugh Out, issue number 77. And then we have Dennis Strikes Back. This is a 1973 one-shot of Dennis the Menace. And then we have Dennis the Menace Tangled Tales. This is a 1973 one-shot. There we go. Here we have Classics Illustrated number 24. This is a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. Unfortunately, I just felt there's water damage right at the top. And then I've got issue number 7, which is Robin Hood. It's good to see you've stuck to the stream channel and consistently consider your commitment to it. And is good. No, well, thank you. I certainly appreciate that, Patrick. Thank you. Here is Elmer Fudd, and it's got a number, but 7 maybe. I can't read the number. Here you go. I think this is folded right here on the end there. That's not torn. That's folded. So I will fold it back, but it is there. Baby Huey, issue number 15. And then we have Dennis the Menace, Mr. Wilson, and his gang at Christmas. And that is 1969's issue. Here is 1974's issue. This is 1970's issue. This is 1972's issue. All righty. And then we have Do You Dare Enter the House of Mystery, ladies and gentlemen. It's got a little bit of a roll to it, unfortunately. This is issue number 300. And here we have Walter Lance's Oswald the Rabbit, and this is issue number 697 of Dell's 4-color. There you go. And we have MGM Spike and Tyke, this is issue number 20. Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
All righty. Well, I'm glad you're here. I had a great day as far as picking up comics, man.
I've been watching.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And I'm trying to figure out 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to figure out how much I have so I could prorate the price and everything for what I paid for the day. Here we have Spike and Tyke. Anything of interest that you have seen so far?
Yeah, I've been paying half attention.
Okay. A quarter of a 10. Okay, dude, I wasn't watching. Why do you leave this to me?
Yeah. No, I saw you. It's weird. Like some of the dells you show, if they're part of 4-color, I'm interested. If some of them, if they're not, I'm not.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, not that I'm not interested, but I mean, that's it. I like getting books that are part of that run. Yes, I mean, that's something I wouldn't ordinarily be interested in. If it's part of the Dell 4-color series, I instantly become interested.
Well, I get that what I got was a whole bunch of animateds, you know, the cartoon comics and such. But I mean, if you're looking at all these and somebody says fill up the long box for 75, okay, I will. I do regret, you know, I've had John Byrne, Fantastic Four on this channel so many times that I think it's getting. For a little bit, it was getting so. Yeah, no, I don't want it. You know, nobody wanted it anymore, so I skipped it. I skipped a pile of John Byrne Fantastic Four about that big, and I think that's my only regret. I didn't try to fit it into this box. Also, one thing I usually do that I didn't do this time is I would make sure. By the way, Yogi Bear issue number 28 and Rough and Ready number 9. There you go. But usually when I have this kind of deal, I'll place them like this because you can fit more comics if you put them back to back. I didn't do that because if I had thought about that, I would have walked away with a heck of a lot more. All righty, we have Huckleberry Hound, and this is Dell Comics 4-color issue 1050. And then we have Walt Disney's Uncle Scrooge issue, no number. There we go, from Whitman, by the way. I don't know if this will sell to this crowd because this is a this is Ed Brubaker Daredevil. This is issue number 109. But my figuring was if it doesn't, it's going into my booth. I need new stuff in my booth. Here's issue number 331. And then we have issue number 261. I think I lucked out, though, because there was not a lot of people at this show today. I think if I walked around, I could make a deal with this guy, that guy, you know, it was a buyer's market today. The House of Mystery comic, number 300, probably in the 3 to 5. There's a roll on it, so I have to check the value to see what would be fair to you guys and to me. Give me just a second, kids. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, fuck it. I'll do this over here. All right, here we go. Chair stream, yeah. Yeah, I never got to the point where I could do it. We're going to do a chair stream, and you guys could just leave super chats. I remember, what's his name? The fat dude. I think he's all buff now. Did one of those.
Oh, yeah. Cecil.
Cecil. Yeah, he literally, I'm not going to talk, just give super chats. That's what he said. Boom. And people did. Okay, I guess if you got money to spare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How'd that get in there? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're gonna dig this one. 13. That's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. And how many is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alrighty, kids. What do we got going on? I got Savage Dragon issue 1 from 93 in a 50-cent bin. It's all right. Not really my style. Yeah, some guy offered 50 cents on a whole bunch of 1990s Image and such, So I'm like, I don't know. It just you can get wasted, even 50 cents. Like, people just don't give a shit about that. And I couldn't put anything together. I went through it, and it was like, okay, here's Savage Dragon 2, 5, 7, 15, 20. If it was a run or something, maybe. Yeah. Alrighty, next up we have Amazing Spider-Man issue number 370. And we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 371. And we have Green Lantern Emerald Dawn issue number 5. Issue number 5. That will not count in the price of the series, but we have issue number 4. Issue number 3. Issue number 2. And issue number 1. All right. So we got the entire series. This will be very inexpensive because I didn't notice when I was putting them in the box, but I noticed now. So, all right. That will probably only be a couple of dollars tops. Guys, if you have not seen this TV show, search this TV show out. I kid you not. Marvel Comics, Sledgehammer, issue number 2. You know what I'm talking about, Eric.
I love that show. It was on Friday nights with Slap Maxwell and the Charmings, which I've actually found the episodes of the Charmings on YouTube.
Cool. I saw Slap Maxwell on Tubi. Cecil sounds like a spice, says MK. I'm more of a dog guy personally, but cats are okay. I wanted a puppy. But since I couldn't leave it alone and I saw cats walking out in the snow, we have a cat. I don't want a cat. I want a puppy.
Yeah, shifting gears. I kind of thought that Image might have made. Did they even mention when they turned 30 a couple years ago?
I think there was, but I think it was, it's kind of, we're 30.
And I thought, and I expected there to be some kind of nostalgia with that, but it didn't happen. And I realized because the audience for those Image books were specifically the people that the industry has targeted for extinction.
That's true.
Going after this new audience.
They did put out like a 30th anniversary Youngblood number 1, which is the very first Image. The fact that Youngblood number 1 isn't worth money tells you a lot about of that particular history. This is the very first Image comic book. Even Dark Horse Presents Crossfire is worth 10 or 15 bucks. Youngblood, good luck, man.
But there are 2 million, give or take, copies out there. Yeah, Spawn number 1 is only worth about 30.
The Black Hole. Yep. I see people, this is in a 9.8. This is 400. You're a fucking fool. Okay, if you are paying more, personally, if you're paying more than $25, for Spawn #1, I wouldn't charge more unless I bought it for $25.
Check to make sure you don't have Black Hole #4.
Why?
There's only about 6 of them, and it's worth more than your Superman book.
Okay, I will check on that. I don't have a number here. This is a Whitman, but I will check. All right. Then we have Daredevil #200. All right, and we have X-Men issue #190. Whoop. There we go. Charlton, the Haunted, or All New Haunted, it says. This is issue #12. Oh, man, come on. I hate it when they slide, you know, you put them in the box and they try to slide down, lay flat. G.I. Joe. I didn't think I grabbed any G.I. Joe. This is issue #19.
No, my bad. It's only worth $800. It's
Oh,
got
okay.
a big dinosaur on the cover. I've never seen one. There's not many of them, Matt. The print run is tiny.
Call the Conqueror, issue #6. And then we have Daredevil, issue #300. And then Daredevil MK, issue 6 of 6. And then we have Daredevil 102, the Brubaker run. And issue #20. I don't see a creative team. I hope it's not Bendis. Here is issue number 92, the Brubaker run. I tried specifically to keep away from Brian Michael Bendis. Here is issue #500 of Daredevil. It's a double-size issue. But I do know that at the flea market, Daredevil sells, even if it doesn't sell here. So same with Spider-Man. There's a certain section of Spider-Man I can't sell here. But if I can sell it at the flea market, why not? They have reprints of Spawn for one for 99 cents. Yeah. It's good to be pro second A. Yes, I agree. Venom early 90s comics are hit or miss. I'm actually surprised that, what is that? Venom Lethal Protector is worth money now. For a while, that was everywhere. You couldn't get away from it. Didn't realize, but Cure D'Alina already made national news. 2 firefighters were shot and expired, and the rest couldn't go fight the wildfire because of the crazy sniper. Wow. Did that happen recently?
It's going on now.
Oh, okay. Damn. That is something. That is fucking something.
Now, you know
that's evil. That person deserves to die.
No, you know what that guy needs to have happen to him is he needs to be shot in the legs a couple times and then carried over and thrown into the fire that they weren't able to fight because of him.
Or in front of the fire. Just let it so he knows.
Whatever. Yeah, he should burn to death while suffering gunshot wounds. And I don't care if anybody has a problem with me saying that because that person has taken up enough oxygen for this lifetime. I said it's a lot of stuff would stop if we started using a little frontier justice.
Righty. Okay, we have Archie's Joke Book, and this is issue 280. Oh, I gotta mark the 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this makes this. So now I'm up to 200 comics. All right.
I mean, it's apparently the shooter, I guess, knocked himself off.
Bastard. Archie's Joke Book 280, and then we have Iron Man issue number 291. And then we have Betty and Veronica's Christmas special, issue number 547. And we have 558. And then we have 618. And we've got Archie's Christmas Stocking, issue number 216. And because they don't want to be left out, we've got Walt Disney Comics and Stories, issue number 568, Submarine Santa. And then we have Laugh Comics, issue number 5 with, hey, look, it's Santa. Issue number 580 of Betty and Veronica's Christmas Spectacular. And then 528. All right. Oh, come on. That's cool stuff here, people. I think so anyway.
I wonder if they would still call them Christmas issues if they ever did another one.
Yeah, would it be a holiday? It would be a holiday special, wouldn't it?
Oh, wow.
And then you would have Archie and Betty and Veronica, and Betty and Veronica would be in hijabs, and it would be, you know, Ramadan.
I mean, Archie's toned down. I mean, they got uber PC for a while, but they've toned it down.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they'd do.
The world is a dangerous place these days. Protect yourself. No kidding.
I mean, DC won't use the word Christmas.
That's true. They haven't in a long time. We have, it used to be Christmas with superheroes. That was their thing, right?
Yeah.
This is issue number 23 of the NOM, the USO issue. And mind you, if there was more of the NOM, we would have it. Then we have issue number 13 of Lost in Space. Here's Star Trek The Next Generation.
Great series.
The series finale.
Don't know about that one.
We have Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, number 415 or number 7. These things, the way they're numbered, it's like volume number 56, number 7, or issue number 415. Now, I didn't ignore all Fantastic Four. Here's issue number 176. I just didn't get a lot of the John Byrne run. Let's see, issue number 4 of Lost in Space. Issue number 3 of Lost in Space from Innovation. Innovation is one of those, if it's got Innovation on it, buy it. I have been rarely disappointed by Innovation back in the day. Classics Illustrated 134. This is Romeo and Juliet. Is Veronica Jewish? Is she?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't think they've ever played her up as Jewish, a Jewish American princess. Yeah. Then we have Angeline and Glory in the foil cover. Yeah. I figured, what the heck. Okay. And then we have Walt Disney Comics and Stories, issue number 511. All righty. Let me dig out 20 more books here. All righty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. This is no number here. Oh, 47 of Marge's Tubby. Gotta love the 1960s for making fun of fat people like they did. Oh, let me mark this down so I don't forget. And then we have Defenders, issue number 14. Next up, from Gladstone, issue number 14 of Uncle Scrooge's Adventures. From Gold Key, we have Yogi Bear. What is that? Is that their number? Issue number 39. And then we have issue number, what is this? 454 of Walt Disney's Comics and Stories. And then 448 of Archie's Christmas Stocking. Dennis the Menace Christmas Special from 1967. And then we have Archie's Christmas Stocking number 695, it looks like. I could be wrong, but 695. And there's a giant poster inside of this book. And the poster is in place, but this will still be very cheap because it also comes with this tear that starts above the T and goes all the way down. I did not see that. I wouldn't have picked it up had I saw that tear right there. All right. Super Friends, issue number 14. All righty. Then we have X-Men, issue number 277, and issue number 274. That was a good buy. And then we have, let's see, where are we going with this? X-Men Adventures, issue number 11. And we have X-Men Adventures, issue number 10. X-Men Adventures, issue number 12. And issue number 14. There we go. We know those are two different because we just ranked the series with that Gambit cover. And then we have Lost in Space, issue number 12. And this is Uncle Scrooge, issue number 117. And then we have Lost in Space, issue number 6. And issue number 11. There we go. Well, we got 2 fat positivity by being PC about it. Yeah, that's right. So let's embrace the insults of the 1960s.
Yeah, I was going to say there were a hell of a lot less people, you know, that looked like they needed that back when you were allowed to say that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, shit, don't fall. And here's
no, Tony was a Coke Zero.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Alrighty. And okay, there we go. The funny thing is, I talked to Gail and I asked her where we are. We pulled out some money from our 401 to help with the bills, and I said I would like to, if I can, I would like to go there, and if I can find an inexpensive way to pay for a couple of auctions ahead of time, you know, so I'm not overspending or anything like that. I wanted to, and she said, "Go on ahead. We're okay." I am not yet up to $1 an issue. So, yeah. Hey, Zach, how you doing, my friend? How's it going?
I gotta say to Tony, yeah, that's what I said when I was told to switch to that or risk becoming diabetic. So the first couple of them tasted like Tab, then something clicked, and yeah, I love it. I love the taste of it now. It's just took a couple to get used to, and I'm not diabetic, so that's a win.
Hey, there you go. Like I said, I think I crossed the border a little bit ago. All right, we have World's Finest, issue number 285. Okay, and we have The Defenders, issue number 51. And here is Uncle Scrooge.
No, not you. No, Tony. No. And once you get used to it, no aftertaste whatsoever.
Superman, issue number 379. This is Blondie, issue number 195. It's got some water damage up in the corner where that fold is.
ZACK Dr. Pepper Zeros are fed. So says the Mountain Dew. Those are the 3 they're my go-tos.
Then we have issue 121 of Uncle Scrooge.
Don't make that face at me. I'll leave.
Issue number 162. I tried the Coke Zeros. Well, maybe like you said, you drink it enough and then you get used to it.
Like I said, the first couple, but yeah. But I had motivation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe your doctor, if he told you that, you know, a couple of years ago, you might have taken the 3 or 4 to get used to the taste.
It may have been. Actually, the funny thing is I beat soda. I kicked it. I didn't drink it at all. And then I moved back in with my family, and that's all they got, you know. And because this used to be all I ever drank was the tea, you know, the unsweet tea. Next up, we have Dell Comics 607. This is Santa Claus Funnies. I love these things. I'm glad we ranked the covers last year and such. So
yeah, you have to stop interrupting our not anything to do with comics conversations that we're having here while you're trying to show books.
Yeah,
as well you should.
We need a soda that gives you before taste. That'll surprise people. And Cole Zero does have an acquired taste. Never knew they had a Dr. Pepper Zero. All right, this is issue number 420 of Walt Disney Comics and Stories.
Dr. Pepper Zero tastes just like Dr. Pepper that tastes just like Diet Dr. Pepper.
365. And then we don't have a number on this Walt Disney Comics and Stories. but we do on, nope. This is a Whitman Walt Disney Comics and Stories. Here is Tweety and Sylvester. This is actually in pretty decent shape, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Right. And then we have Archie, and this is issue number 211, 15 center. And we have 37 of issue of Reggie and Me. And then the Fightin' Army. We had the Fightin' Marines. Now we have the Fightin' Army. And this is, oh, good, that's on the bag. Issue number 104. And here's the Fightin' Marines, 107. And then we've got issue number 98 of Marge's Little Lulu. I guess I did have one. I think it's because it was in pretty good shape. Baron Werewolf. He's Baron Werewolf. And this is the Haunted Library of 47. You will buy this. Actually, somebody will. I'm pretty sure that is not going to sit.
I have probably 40 of those.
Yeah. Of the same issue?
No.
Marge's Tubby. And this is... oh, doesn't say a number. Yeah, it does. 49. Are they good?
Charlton Horror. It's not as good as DC, but
yeah,
or Marvel or Atlas, but I like them. Yeah, there's a lot of Ditko, a lot of Tom Sutton, and some of the other artists' names I can't think of off the top of my head. But yeah, it's if you're into Charlton, you already know that the quality doesn't measure up to Marvel and DC.
Right.
But that you accept that, and it's got its own. I noticed some people. I said, one of the original fossils, his username was Charlton66 because he would take a Charlton over a Marvel or DC all day long, and he's fully aware, but he just loves them.
Yeah, I can see that. Sometimes there's just a certain thing.
Well, some of those covers in the mid 50s, right after I guess they bought out Fawcett and blah blah blah. Some of those covers are just spectacular, like on the space titles.
Yeah. Alrighty. Halfway through this, I will have gotten. I am down to $1 an issue. After that, it just kind of works its way down. Unfortunately, I didn't make it to $2 or 50 cents an issue. Let's see. That Defenders 51 looked cool. Have y'all ranked Defenders Cup? Did we rank Defenders?
We ranked the first.
Yeah, we ranked 1 through 12. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because you had Defenders 10. You guys messed that up and voted the wrong one.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so here we have Archie's Christmas stocking, issue 605.
Muttering to yourself again?
Yes. Then we have issue number 346 of Betty and Veronica. Once again, not a Christmas spectacular, but a Christmas issue. Here's Archie's Christmas stocking. That's issue number 240. And we have Betty and Veronica, issue number 96. All righty. Where's Pixel? We need Pixel. Here's issue 8 of The Inhumans. And we have issue number 6. Number 3 of The New Mutants. And here is issue number 4 of The New Mutants. Here is Woody Woodpecker, issue number 116. And number 112. We have issue number 91 of Uncle Scrooge. And Classics Illustrated 138, The Journey to the Center of the Earth, ladies and gentlemen. It's that important. Next up, we've got Hell's Angel, issue number 1. And The Uncanny X-Men, 303. Card still intact. Here's issue number 3 of Shade, The Changing Man. And we have Fantastic Four, issue number 182.
Yeah, we just read that.
Oh, yeah? You like it?
Love that storyline.
197 of Fantastic Four. And no number on this one. It's a Whitman, Chip and Dale. And then from King Comics, we have issue number 7 of Mandrake, the Magician. Yeah, be jealous. Okay. All righty, kids. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. That was right into the microphone there, Kat. This is Golden Age. This is issue number 197 of New Funnies. Walter Lantz presents New Funnies. And here, let me mark this down again. That's 1, 2, 3. Here's 4. We're about to get to 300 here. Here is issue number 210 of Walter Lantz's New Funnies, starring Woody Woodpecker. And then we have 345 of Betty and Veronica. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, number 460. I will not be surprised when I catch these. I've got a couple of doubles. What you missed? Well, let me go back over them. You missed almost an entire short box. Yeah, actually you did. You missed an entire long box of comics. We're an hour and 21 into an unboxing here. 448, ladies and gentlemen, of Walt Disney Comics and Stories. And then we have issue number 471. I'm going to say that right here because there's a number on top of it. And then we have 418. And then we have Walt Disney Comics and Stories of Whitman. From Charlton Comics, we have Billy the Kid, issue number 98. And then we have Archie Comics. It's a Silver Age this time around, 1965. Alrighty, issue number 152.
Ooh, cool.
I know, right? Let's see. We have issue number 512 of Walt Disney's Comics and Stories. And then we have Marvel Tales number 80. Marvel Tales number 49. And we have Classics Illustrated number 100, Mutiny on the Bounty. King size annual Thor, number 9 of Thor. Issue number 1 of Starman, the 1970s, or no, 70s. First issue special is 70s. Yeah. Defenders issue number 30.
Cool.
Yep. Issue 158 of Uncle Scrooge. Alrighty. Let's see. I'll watch on the rewind. Cool. Yeah. Hey, these are all going. Obviously, all of these can't fit in next week's auction. So these are books you're going to see, and in future auctions. And I'll try to do like auction previews also, so you'll see them again for those as well. Here is Classics Illustrated from the 1990s. I think it's late 80s, early 90s, but this is The Invisible Man. And this one is Tour to Hell and Back. Usually a book like this, if I'm getting a big book, I'll get something else. But this is Neil Adams' House of Mystery. This is issue number 184. There you go. Just looking at this cover, what would you sell this at? You see,
yeah, bottom right hand corner.
Yeah.
Probably put it up for like 2 or 3.
Yeah. I figured I was no way I could pass up. No way I could pass that up.
And I'd buy that stuff all day long if I saw it at a store or at a show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my dream is to go to one of those shows and find like a couple of long boxes of. Some guy had one, but I ended up having most of them. But yeah, still, it's cool to see that that's still out there occasionally. But nothing as cool as House of Mystery 184. But
hold on. Damn it. I thought I was going to make it to the microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a double. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Alrighty, I got a couple of doubles in this one. Things I've shown before. Not this one. This is, oh, let me put these back before, and I need to mark this here. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that makes 300 comics. All right, put that there. Let me put these into the box. Excuse me just a second, guys. Alrighty, just go in there. Come on. Alright. Okay. $300 comics. This one, after this one right here. And I've got a little bit more than half a short box left. Okay, so we have Ghost Rider, issue number 28. There you go. And then we have issue number 54 of Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse. The one of E has scored some good shit. So if yes, E has. I'm very happy with what I picked up. Issue number 200 of The Avengers, the comic everybody should have in their collection. We have Batman Beyond, issue number 2, and Batman Beyond, issue number 3. Here's one of those doubles. It's Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court. And then we have a book I've never seen before, so I figured, okay, let's see it. I don't know if it'll sell or not. Little Eva, what is this? Seal of Quality Super Comics. You ever hear of Super Comics?
Yeah, they would print public domain books or things that they thought were.
Okay. Issue number 322 of Walt Disney Comics and Stories. Then we have Jughead, issue number 161. And we have Fightin' Army, issue number 133. And then we've got Brave and the Bold, issue number 154. And we have Savage She-Hulk, issue number 19. And here's Savage She-Hulk, issue number 12. And here's Archie's Giant Christmas Stocking. And this is actually a giant. Issue number 150, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. I think I'll hang my stocking right here. That figures you're always between Archie and me. Okay, there you go. Betty and Veronica's Christmas Spectacular 525. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is such a great freaking cover. And I just noticed there's a piece missing out of the top. Oh, man. I easily, in the condition, if it wasn't for that, in the condition this is in, this cover alone, I could put $15 on it and feel A-okay. If it was in this cover with a complete cover. Look at that. If it was in this condition. Look at that. That is in sweet condition. Right up until you get to that. Yeah. What do you put on this?
$1.
$1? No, I think 2 or 3 even. But,
that's, if it's missing that much of a cover, it's got to be a big dollar book.
You think so?
For me, like I said, I wouldn't pay more than $1 for it.
I bet you I could get 2 or 3 for it.
Well, you may be able to.
I think I could get 2 or 3 for it if I put it for $1. If I have that $1 lot in the middle of the auction instead of the very beginning, where we have more people, I'll bet you. What did the fist say to the space bam? At least it's not missing an E. Yeah. Okay. There you go. All right. So we all another double is the Christmas Parade issue number 1, and the Christmas Parade issue number 2. And then we have Bugs Bunny's Christmas Funnies. That is issue number, what looks like 4. We did a ranking of these covers as well. And we ranked this cover right in front. It's a wraparound. Right there. You guys remember this one?
Yep.
There we go. Walt Disney's Holiday Parade with the gummy bears and the tailspins and the DuckTales, all of the popular cartoon ones. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Next up, we have X-Men issue, or Uncanny X-Men number 210. Oh, I got to put the 20 on there. All right. Sell that issue. I am. We have issue number 90. It's just sad that had to have happened, of Josie and the Pussycats. And another Golden Ager, I believe. This is Looney Tunes issue number something or other from Dell Comics. Some of these are in really good shape. I've got to get a hold of some Golden Age bag and backing boards, though. We have Prince Valiant issue number 2. Holy shit, issue number 2 from Dell Comics. All righty. Then we have Jughead, and this is issue 147. Focus. You must focus. And then we have Believe It or Not, I'm Walking on Air. No number, but here we go. Ripley's Believe It or Not. And then we have Ripley's Believe. Oh, those are true weird stories. These are Believe It or Not ghost stories. And these are true demons and monsters from Ripley's Believe It or Not. And then we have, let's see, Archie, issue number 196. Alrighty. And then we have Life with Archie. And this is issue number 108. And then we have Amazing Spider-Man number 208. And Classics Illustrated, The Island of Dr. Moreau. There we go. Ray Bradbury Comics, issue number 5. And then we have Walt Disney's Christmas Parade. And, okay, I'm not seeing a number here, but it's one of those giant size. This is the original, not one of the reprints. And then
the gold keys were reprints of the Dells.
I meant not one of the modern, the Gladstones.
Okay.
You're right. You're right about that. Yes. Gold Key Christmas Parade as well. There we go. And Looney Tunes. This is issue number 237. And we have Classics Illustrated number 69, Around the World in 80 Days. Okay, and from Harvey Comics, this is what looks like issue number 58 of Richie Rich.
How sparsely attended was this show?
Very. The guy actually had, when I walked up, he had a very sad sack demeanor to him, like he was defeated. I'd seen him there before. He just said, I have a hard time selling my comics. He was always quiet. I'd been there before. I've seen him. He was always quiet. So I always thought he was standoffish. But, you know, I took time to look around his booth, saw all this great stuff, and I had a really nice conversation, you know. Just a couple of old comic collectors. And we talked about how new comics suck and we don't want to read them anymore and all that kind of stuff. So, you know.
Was the guy that you and I both dealt with, the half off you pay cash guy there?
Yeah, he was there. I got a few of his books too. Just a handful.
Was he doing more business than the rest of the show?
Yeah, it kind of looked that way.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was. You know, at the Right State Show, and the Right State Show is good. I mean, it's got a lot. I mean, it's well attended and got a lot of good dealers.
But in this one, he always plants himself right in the front. So he's got the benefit of 50% off being the first thing people see. I've got a couple of friends. They didn't have a lot that I was interested in this time around. I did buy something from them. But I got a couple of friends that were selling some comics, so I picked some up from them first. But in all honesty, I was looking through their stuff thinking, I want to go over there. I mean, this is okay. I want to go look for the older stuff, you know. But I still got some good stuff from them as well. It's coming up. All right, the last two of this particular segment is Fighting Marines. Wait, nope, Fighting Arm. Yep, Fighting Marines, issue 119, I think it was. Yep, 119. And that smoke, by the way, on the end right there, that's not a tear. There you go. And then we have Fighting Army, issue number 122. I bored the shit out of my niece and her husband and my daughter, didn't I, Raven?
Yeah, I fell asleep on the couch in the lobby.
There was nothing. It was so empty. There was nothing for them to do. I immediately, because I was like, guys, come on, it'll be fun. I immediately regretted bringing them as soon as we walked in. The energy was so low.
I did get a game though.
Yeah, they had a good game booth right there.
Yeah.
If I had a little extra money or extra time, I wouldn't have minded going through, see if they had Onimusha 2 or 3. I saw they had the first one,
and
but
that was gone within 5 minutes of us being there, though.
Oh, somebody bought it?
Yeah, when I went back over to the booth after we walked around, it was already gone. And I think I'm lucky that I got the game that I got.
What was it?
Dead or Alive 3.
16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Yeah, your cousin can whip your ass in that blindfolded.
Well, that's the reason why I got it, because it was a game from my childhood, and I have just recently gotten back into it.
Yeah, one of my favorite things ever happened. We Ashley is maybe 3 or 4 at the time. Electronic Boutique. You kids remember that? We walk in and she goes up to the game machine. And there are these teenage boys and they're doing the fighting game. I think it was a Dead or Alive. And a guy stepped away. So Ashley grabs on the controller and one of the teenagers still holding the other one. And they're like, play the little girl. And they think, and he says, I'll take it easier. I said, don't do that. Don't take it easy on her. And she whipped his ass and she did it fast. She was 4 years old. And the funniest thing was, his friends did exactly the right thing, absolutely the right thing, and ridiculed him mercilessly for being beaten by a little baby. But it also made me think maybe I'm using the video game player as a babysitter a little bit too much. Yeah, I would wake up and I would take a nap and there she is. She would always wait for me to fall asleep so she could jump onto DOA. And yeah. So she just played the shit out of that game. And I remember when I bought the next one, I was like, I said, okay, cool. But don't do all of the achievements. I want to work the achievements. And I was taking a nap. And by the time I woke up, she beat the fucking game. I only fell asleep for maybe an hour or 2 tops. And she had beat the game. Every freaking achievement is won. Not every, but yeah, I'm exaggerating, but goddamn, she was like she's a bit of a video gaming genius. What do we got? DOA, one of my friends that I've done voice work on here at YouTube, was a former pro DOA player named Swoozy. He whipped me in DOA, but we played MK and I whipped him. I'll bet I don't know now. Maybe she's out of practice, but I would put Ashley up against it easily. Very few beat me in MK since I would compete. I'll do again once MK Legacy comes out. Those are old school MKs. Yeah, that's an ancient reference. Next, he's going to mention KB Toys, right? DOA volleyball. By the way, yes, she wanted DOA volleyball for Christmas. I bought her the whole thing, and yeah, it was fun. And yes, it had the jiggle physics and all that, but she didn't care. And to tell you the truth, it was a fun game. I enjoyed it. Anyway.
My husband did not believe that the boob jiggle.
Yeah, you could increase the boob jiggle on
was a thing until recently. We got the game. I was bugging him. I was like, me and my sister were bugging him. We need to play the game. We need to get the game. We got the game, and he was playing it, and he thought we were kidding
about the boob physics.
About the fact that you could change the setting.
Yep. And I got to say, I went full perv. Every game DOA, it was the boob jiggle was all the way up to the top.
He came probably about 20 minutes after and was like, "You weren't kidding. That is an actual setting."
Okay, you kids ready to see something 100% awesome?
Is it just me, or does it sound like that he manipulated his wife into letting him play jiggle mode?
I didn't do it. It was Ashley that put the jiggle mode all the way up.
Let's
go with that. No. Okay, if you are an old man like I am, if you've got this much salt in your beard, this is going to be awesome. This is a Golden All-Star book. Alrighty, starring Isis. Everybody's crush in the 1970s. This is pretty cool. It's a storybook. It's mostly text with pictures. That is pretty cool. Yeah? Huh? You know I'm right. There you go. Anyway, I thought that was pretty neat. So I'm gonna check to see what that runs for. I'm gonna do the whole thing, go through all these to see. A lot of them I could just look at and go, that's a $2 book, that's a $3 book. Let's see. Yeah, in DOA there was a code to increase the jiggles, and one of the 3D era Mortal Kombat games had it too. It's frowned upon. Yeah, whatever. That sounds like me. I beat Tomb Raider in less than a week from when my cousin got it for his birthday. The game was even brand new. Yeah, come on, man. All right, next up we have Fighting Army, and this is issue number 120. And we have Fighting Marines 157. And here my channel is going to get canceled because here's issue number 160. All we have is of making you a Democrat. Let's see. DC movie special, Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. And issue number 4 of Bobby Sherman.
That might be worth more now since he checked out.
Did he die recently?
Yeah, about a week ago.
Oh, okay.
He'd been sick for months. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get cocoa or treats.
Okay. Let's see. He gave up by level 3, and I was stumped by the puzzles and the tombs, and I kept easily figuring them out. So he basically just watched me be. My brother did that with Batman. What was it? Batman 2, Arkham City. He was just having it was Origins, because it was the Deathstroke fight. He was having such a hard time with Deathstroke, and he goes, "God, and he says, nobody can beat this." He said he handed it to me, and I did it in one shot because but then I live on Batman games. That's my go-to all the time. Tomb Raider, that Maloney Mac girl is obsessed with Tomb Raider, says MK. Maloney Mac? Well, at least she has one good opinion on something. Who's Maloney Mac? It's not going to be something where if I look her up, she's going to be one OnlyFans or all that kind of stuff, is it? Right. Melanie Mac. Okay. If Zach knows her, it's absolutely porn. Let's see. Oh, she's cute, but I have a feeling if I go any further, I'm going to get OnlyFans shit, aren't I? No. Okay, it's one of those. Oh, I'm a gamer. Here are my boobies. Yeah, whatever. Looks like an OF girl, but isn't. Okay, that's cool. She's not porn, believe it or not. Yeah, okay. That's cool. I've seen it happen more than once. I'm a gamer, and they're in their bikinis and shut the fuck up. No, you're not. You're not selling video games. You're not selling playing video games. You're selling your ass. You're a whore. Not a hoe. You're a whore. You're selling your body. Yeah, that's me and my rant. Constant creator who usually streams with the quartering. She's also a known conservative former gamer turned Jesus Christian, but some think she's a grifter. You think she's faking being a Christian? She's a Christian gamer girl, does stuff with the quartering. She's not porn, believe it or not. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Because, yeah, But then again, there's another one. I watched a couple of her videos, and she's a cosplayer. She actually goes to shows. People know who she is. I don't know her name, but I had to stop watching her videos because sometimes if I notice somebody does something all the time, the same, and I get somebody could do the same thing with me, but it might start grating on me a little bit. And this girl starts all of her videos in the corner of her room, walking up. Well, you know, today we're going to start our video of, and then she sits down and she keeps talking. I'm like, just sit. Okay, just sit. Yeah.
Why? Sometimes she's showing skin when she's walking up.
You know who I'm talking about?
Snarky J.
Snarky J, that's it. Yeah. I like her videos. It's the walking thing. You're right. Sometimes she's dressed like Catwoman and I should shut the fuck up.
Well, so, yeah, sometimes the dress is kind of short, so you get, yeah.
You're right. I lose this argument in any way or shape
yes,
or form. That's it. If I run it through my head, you're right. You're right. Don't tell a woman dressed as Black Cat to sit down. All righty. Here we have Lost in Space, issue number 2. And we have Lost in Space, issue number 1, which is worth a couple of dollars. And we have Dennis the Menace. This is another double, 1969 Christmas issue. And this is Dennis the Menace number, what looks like 12, maybe 13, giant Christmas issue. The Best of Walt Disney, Uncle Scrooge, and Donald Duck, featuring 2 famous Disney classics, Back to the Klondike and The Ghost of the Grotto. Isn't Back to the Klondike famous duck guy? Carl Barks. This is a giant size also, by the way. That is pretty damn cool. And then we have Looney Tunes comics and Looney Tunes Merry Melodies comics. This is flat out Golden Age shit right here, kids. It's all over for the unknown soldier. Issue number 202.
Well, actually, that's Star Spangled War Stories. It doesn't become Unknown Soldier till 205.
Oh, there you go. It is Star Spangled War Stories, issue number 202.
It's November 1976.
Oh, bicentennial. A little bit after, but there you go. I used to watch her, but I wanted to kill her. I had to call my psychiatrist that day. We have Huckleberry Hound's Summer Fun, issue number 31. This is Del Giant, number 31.
Cool.
It's got a little problem. Were covers just made like this? Because I've seen this a couple of times. I mean, it's just so perfectly cut. I agree, Snarky J, though I like that she borrows her video entrance sequence from Tyrone Magnus, who I also like. She makes great points, and that's not a euphemism, says Zach. Snarky J is kind of hot. She has that porn face, but is just a movie critic. You know, I watched a video of her. She went to some comic book convention. It was all about how a crappy situation she was in. But it's kind of funny because you see the girl. She's very beautiful. You know, that's there's just no way around that. So it's kind of weird to watch someone that pretty be as geeky as any one of us would be making fun of, you know? Let's see. Here we have issue number 2 of Gold Keys, Zorro.
Well, that's because most cosplayers couldn't tell you anything about the characters they're cosplaying other than what they wear. And she's an actual fan of these genres.
I feel like I need to say it again. Zorro! All righty. Also, Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. All-American Men of War, issue number 300, kids.
Huh?
Yep. 100, kids. All righty. You went, look again. I was like, wait, maybe I read that wrong. Yeah, I need new glasses. Then we have the Daring and the Different, the DC Special number 5. You know what that is?
I don't.
It is the Secret Lives of Joe Kubert. And this is mint fucking condition here, dude. Look at this.
That's nice.
It is in freaking, I've never seen, okay, maybe a little trouble right here. I've got to check that. No, I think that's art. This is in great condition. All righty. From Beyond the Unknown, issue number 1. And Wendy, the Good Little Witch, issue number 14. BT dubs, if you haven't noticed, we're getting down to the really good stuff. I like that cover. Which one there, Rhaegar? Let's see. Huckleberry Hound agrees. Snarky J, I like that she. Okay, I read those. She sure doesn't portray that well on social media. It's one thing if you have faults and admit it, but it's her brand, and she behaves in the worst way for being one. Are we talking about Snarky J or somebody else? Oh, the one you just showed.
Melanie
the
Mac.
Joe Kubert. The Joe Kubert. Yeah. Okay, the Melanie Mac. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All righty. Okay, we are up to 380 comics.
You know what's the most valuable issue of DC Special?
Huh. Well, it would be the Zatanna, right?
No, that's DC Superstars.
Oh, okay.
The Binky.
Oh, yeah. Dude, yeah. Oh, you know what? I had a chance to buy a Binky. Oh, my gosh. My daughters, they got bored and they called me out, and I had about $25, $30 left, and that guy with a 50% off cash special. I was saying, you know what? I'm going to go to get a big dog, and he had like single-digit Millie the models. And I was like, I'm going to grab one. Can I find a $60 one? Maybe if it, somewhere around there. They were all $80, $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I couldn't look any further because my daughter came and got me. Here is issue number, okay, what is this? 143 of Giant Size Harvey, Dick Tracy.
Oh, that is cool.
That is badass cool right here, man. Yeah. Top Comics, Walt Disney, starring Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse, but it is actually Top Comics.
I wonder where that guy gets that stuff, because he's got better stock than any store does now.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, easily.
Here we have Walt Disney's Treasure Island. This is in impeccable shape as well. And just look, you can see there's only a few of those spine ticks. That is in great shape. Some of these, I got to admit, I just picked up. I was like, that's in just too good of a condition. I have to take it home with me. We have issue number 13 of Shazam. It's the 100-page special.
I'm not saying that this has been going for a while, but Coco has fallen asleep in 4 different places since she started.
Well, I said it was going to be a longer unboxing because I had a long box and a short box to do. And I right now the last count was 380. We have an unopened sealed bag of The Death of Superman. And then we have Rishi Rish, The Vault of Mystery. And that's issue number 1. That's cool too, kids. Alrighty, Dell's comic album featuring Popeye. This is Dell's comic album issue number 7. And then we have Firestar, issue number 1. This was from somebody different than the original guy. And we have Spider-Woman, issue number 13. and issue number 25. We have Lex Luthor's unauthorized biography, and then Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from Classics Illustrated. And we have, let me put those down. Issue number 20 of the Teen Titans. Hey, Patrick, what's up? Oh, well, cats do sleep 25 or 20 of the 24 hours of the day.
Yeah, but they usually stay in one spot for a little while.
This one's a little rough as well. Around the corners here. I'm going to open it up, see how bad, but this is issue number 212 of the House of Mystery. All right. I see on first shot, you see the problem at the bottom there. Okay. We have the problem here. This House of Mystery, I'd put 3 to 5. What would you put?
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. And then we have, isn't this the first appearance of the Puma? It might not be. I might be confused. Amazing Spider-Man 257?
255 or 6.
It's the one in the doorway, right? Not the one falling. Okay. Yeah, I was confused for a bit, but it's an Amazing Spider-Man. I'll sell it. The one that I'm going to have a hard time selling is probably this one. This is issue number 442 of Detective Comics.
Ooh.
This is going to be a rough book to sell. See, because it's got that little trouble right there. I don't think anybody's going to be interested in that.
That's sarcasm, right?
Oh, I fucking yes. Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to get all the 100-page, the DC 100-pagers. And of all of them, I think I like the detectives better than the Batmans.
Yeah, I think so too. The Batman's, the covers aren't as exciting. They're like little circle thing. It just doesn't work.
I don't know. It's something about.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I don't know what it is, because the one of the Shadow stories is in the 100-page Batman. Yeah, there's the 2 romance titles that had 8 100-page giants apiece. Shazam, House of Mystery. All were doing that every issue for a while. Whereas Action Comics, I think Superman would do them occasionally. Justice League went to 7 in a row, but yeah, there's detectives I love.
I've got DC Special Presents issue number 17 with Green Lantern.
Nice.
And, issue number 41 of Ghostly Haunts. And then in the Incredible Hulk, issue number 250. Focus, you can't. That's a badass cover, kids. Just saying. What were you about to say?
I would say maybe the unofficial sequel to Tales to Astonish 93.
The very first appearance of Scott Lang, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what do you know?
Yeah.
What kind of shape is that one in?
Well, it's got a little trouble at the bottom. I'm looking at, but I'd say it's a 5.55.
Okay.
Yeah. Amazing Spider 257 is a big dog. It's the first appearance of Hobgoblin, Ned Leeds. Okay, well that's good to know. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's. I open up. It's got a little crunch right here.
Well, I don't know if. The Hobgoblin had been around for 20 issues by then.
There you go. Man, it's in. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. But yep, first appearance of Scott Lang. There we go. Alrighty. I am either on the last 1 or 2 lots. I might just do this slide because there's only a handful here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, Taskmaster stepped on its head, but first Scott Lang still triple figures.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, a 5.5 puts it in the 25 range.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty darn good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, 22 books. I don't know if I'm ending on the big books because I didn't have any order or anything like that. But yeah, this is the last one. What did I say? It's 22. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes it. Today I bought 402 comics already. So 235 divided by 402. Not too shabby. Okay, I do like that. Okay. Basically, I paid 50 cents an issue. 58 cents. That is not too shabby. Yeah. All right. I probably shouldn't announce that, but hey, the whole point is buy low, sell high, right? Okay, next up, kids. You know what? I am gonna little manipulate this a bit. Oh, RDV, I have something for you, man. I have something for you coming up here. You're gonna dig this a lot. Okay, this is gonna go first. We've seen a lot of this. We've seen a lot of this. We see a lot of that. See a lot of this. See a lot of that. Okay, I'm going to put those at the bottom. These are all badass cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go up top here. There we go. That we've seen one of, but it is still pretty cool. So let me put that over there. Got this. All right. And those will go underneath. Alrighty, kids. Next up, we have issue number 13 of Daffy Duck. More Golden Age. I mean, there's a little tear on the thing there. But still pretty darn cool, kids. The Atomic Age. This is Classics Illustrated special issue. There we go. And then we have from Gold Key Comics, Wild Wild West. I've never had a Wild Wild West in the auction before. So, yeah, what's it say? Oh, it does say it's got a loose centerfold. Still, I have a Wild Wild West in there, and I'm okay with that. All righty, next up, we have the Lone Ranger. I don't have a number on this, though. So, and we have another one. And here we are from Gold Key Comics. Not too shabby. This is pretty cool. This is good stuff, kids. I know that's not your set. It's not the capes, but I think it's pretty cool. All right, next up, we have, do I have any number here? No, I do not. Here is Flash Gordon. And I don't have any numbers on this, but there we go. I've got a lot of these. And by that, I mean, I think I actually have 10 of these. There we go. So it would be a full lot. Wait a second. I think I got a double. There you go. I tell you what, I swear, somebody was saying, you know who should play Flash Gordon? Kirk Douglas. Does that not look like Kirk Douglas to you? That looks exactly like Kirk Douglas to me. All righty. Here we have another Flash Gordon. Oh, that's issue number 19. We have issue number 20. At least those were, and here you go. And that is the end of the Flash Gordons. Wow, man, you weren't joking when you said you had a lot of books. I dipped out for about an hour, and you're still showing. Yeah, hey, man, do yourself a favor. And if you just popped in, when this is over, watch it from the beginning. There are some excellent books in this lot. I really hit it big this time around. Obviously, not all of these are going to fit in one auction. So these will be for the next 2, maybe 3 auctions for sure. I do 200 comics on auction. In the middle of the week, I'm expecting a box of 150 comics that I ordered 2 or 3 weeks ago. So that's going to supplement these things as well. So I'm not just blowing everything in one or two auctions as well. Here we have, we had issue number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you issue number 1 of Mother in Sledgehammer. All right, there you go. When I saw this, I was like, holy shit, it's karma. It's freaking karma. So I had to pick that up just to make sure I had issues 1 and 2.
Did you go around the rest of the day going, trust me, I know what I'm doing?
I know what I'm doing, yes. Then we have issue number, what is this? Issue number 12 of Hawkman. And that's in pretty damn good shape as well. Alrighty. Looking for specific issues of specific comics. Yeah, RDV, if you're listening, what you're looking for is Rock and Roll. We just graded this one. I managed to find one today. There we go. All right. And the final 3 comics are not comics at all. They are magazines. Starting off with Will Eisner's The Spirit. Issue number 1. In excellent condition, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought so too. And let's see, which one is more impressive? I'm going to go with the one with both Shang-Chi and Iron Fist. This is Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, issue number 34. And then we have the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, issue number, what is this? Oh, super annual issue, it says. Okay, with both Shang-Chi and Iron Fist. So there you go. All righty, kids. That is that. That is a lot of books. A lot of books to show off. I'm going to go through these, find out what's going on as far as price-wise. And, man, I've got a lot of bag and backing boards to buy. Are you doing an auction tomorrow night or just on Saturday? If I do an auction, it's got to be on Wednesday. Tomorrow, we're taking my niece and her husband to the airport. We think we might be home in time, but I don't want to make any guarantees. I don't want to say, hey, show up at this time, and then, you know, we don't show up. I take it these will be over the next several, 1, 2, maybe 3 auctions out of this, because I am getting books that I have ordered. I'm so fingers crossed they're going to send them to me. Yeah, that Spirit magazine looked awesome. Not a single no. These will be dealt out over. What did you guys see that was of interest? What did you guys see that was like, holy shit, that's cool? Put that in the next one. Wednesday is better, at least for me. Eric's he's trying to get me to commit. He said, no, you got to do. The problem with Wednesday is Gail works until 8 o'clock. So even if I did an auction, I would have to have everything ready to go, and it would only be like a 1-boxer or something like that to start at 9 o'clock. Amazing 75, Donald Duck 111 for Patrick Sargent. We need a 10-hour auction on Saturday. Breen said so. Breen, you want to spend 10 hours doing an auction?
Absolutely not.
Me neither. I don't even want to do things that feel good for 10 hours. It's all good. Saturday is still the best. Just saying, if you did a Wednesday, that would be cool. I'm not throwing it out the window. I mean, it was a decent auction on Saturday, but I now have maybe $35, $40 to my name. So yeah, I don't mind the idea of doing an auction. So there you go. Because I don't like to be my wife's bitch. Honey, can I have money? Yeah. So Defenders books, The Spirit, that Scott Lang first appearance. How about you, Eric? What did you see?
Wow.
What did you see that you liked and what you could recommend to people?
The Dell Giants. I saw a decent amount of those. I always love those.
Yeah, me too.
God, you ran through so many books tonight that it's kind of been a blur.
Oh, let me go over them again.
Yeah, that's I'll get back to you on that.
Now, when I make auctions, then I might go over them again. But no, I'm not going over, because some nights, if I have like a short box or something, I'll go backwards and forwards for the people who came in late. This time it's 2 hours, guys. You just do yourself a favor, start at the beginning. Yeah. He has enough books to start Wednesday, and I'm glad you have a decent supply of comics. Should make a lot of people happy, and it should make the wallet happy. Of course, I was stupid enough to still bid on books because I'm addicted to it. Problem is I will I'll sit here and I'll just look at the websites, the eBays, and all that kind of stuff, and I'll go, okay, click, okay, click. That looks good, click, and I won't even know. It's like I'm just listening to music while I'm doing it, and it's just like a hobby to bid. Please let me know when I am approaching a short box of comics you're holding for. I will do that one, Slick. I think you're about here right now. I know that's a weird thing, but that's how I've been judging. I look at, okay, this guy, Darth Cato, you're getting near a short box. I think one Slick is around here. So yeah, that's how I could tell. And then there's RDV. This is my own fault. Then there's RDV. And then there's, oh, hold on. Let me keep this hand here. And there we go. And then there's Jim Sorensen.
Do you realize that if somebody is tuned into this live stream, not knowing what you were doing, they would probably look at what you do a lot differently.
Jim Sorensen's a impressive motherfucker.
And there'd be a lot of women that want to meet
Jim Sorensen's my biggest. I'm a big fan of Jim Sorensen's porn. Yeah, but yeah, and then he and Dominic are probably the ones. Like RDV. I know I'm getting to the end of needing to keep shipping out books because I'm behind. There you go. Yeah. All righty. I'm glad you have a decent supply of comics. Oh, yep. Okay, I read that one. Cool. I'm going to have to go through these, alphabetize the whole batch of them. And, yep, the whole, do the whole bag and back and forth. That's something. That is a ass kicking. It turned into an under the bridge stream. Yeah. So much fun. All righty, kids. That is the that's the bunch of comics. Usually we do what you're reading tomorrow. I don't know what time we're going to be home. I don't know. In all honesty, I can use even the time. But the thing is, I don't know what kind of shape I'm going to be in because it's an hour and a half drive to the airport. It's an hour and a half back. The heat is off the charts these days, and even in Muncie. I'm like, this is Florida weather. And while I'm better outside, in a car, if you're on the highway, it just feels just that much worse. So I have no kind of idea what kind of shape I'm in. I might come back. Like today, after we got done with dinner, I walked upstairs. I let Pistachio out of his cage, laid down, put his Fruit Loops right on the chest like I normally do. He lands. I don't remember anything after that. I just fell right asleep.
Did you get your AC fixed?
No, that's tomorrow. We're doing that tomorrow in the daytime. So hopefully, fingers crossed, when we come home, we have AC that'll actually cool the house. Yeah. The Lester still have no internet. So RDV, I'll tell you what, if it bleeds into Tuesday, I'll do Jonah Hex. Okay. And we'll just go with your videos for the rest of season 13. And yeah, there you go. And if you want to do Jonah Hex, maybe on Tuesday we could do Weird Western Tales, and then on Wednesday we'll do your Jonah Hex, and we'll see. We'll go from there. Oh, dude, shit! Fuck a donkey! God dang it! Oh my god, that's what I forgot. I was walking around going, "What did I forgot something?" I looked at something. I said, "I'll be back for it." What was it? There was 3 or 4 Weird Western Tales. With Jonah Hex, and then there was Jonah Hex issues number 2 to I think I saw like past 24. I remember 24, and they were having a sale. If you buy 7, get them for 20. I'm like, God damn it, I'm gonna do that. Totally miffed that shit. That's what I was gonna get. Okay, I gotta go back. I'll see you in a no. Anyway, guys, join. I don't know what I'm saying. We'll do something tomorrow, and maybe, but Tuesday we'll be back to cover rankings and such. Don't forget to click on the Geeky Puppet Show on Tuesday. They do the hey, this book is coming out on Wednesday show, and that's it. 8, right?
9.
9 o'clock. All right. And on Tuesday we should be back to ranking. Yeah. All righty. Cool. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. But I'm going to go upstairs and just kind of lay down and chill. You guys have a great day, and thank you very, very much for watching.
Good night, kids.
Fun times.